We are making burrito tacos today. So I went and got probably like a 3 pound pot roast. I chopped it up, added some of my Queso kitchen seasonings, gave it a good rub of all that on all the sides and stuff, and got a nice and good season. While I was doing that, I also had some oil getting hot in my one pot. One thing I love about this, it is a one pot meal. So while I was getting hot while I was doing what I do, so then I came and I dropped my pot roast in the skillet. I just put a little bit of grapeseed oil down to help get it seared on all sides. I feel like it locks in them Visa kitchen seasonings and um, gives the plot some flavor, give the meat some texture and some flavor as well. So I'm trying to get that hot and going. While that's searing, I got an onion. Think I had got tomatoes, garlic, some cilantro, some limes. And this batch of the birria, the queso um, birria, I have put guajillo and ancho chilies in it. Um, I don't think I showed the pack, but that was a whole onion. I just chopped it in half. I had got like 2 rum tomatoes. I chopped those in half as well. I kept everything. I didn't core it or anything. I left all that in there. Flavor. Those tomatoes was beautiful. Got my little onion going. You know, that's the way I chopped it for me. Make it easier. Excuse my hands. When I'm cooking for me and my family, you will hardly ever see me use gloves. I do a lot of washing and cleaning. You just don't see it. So judge me if you want. I won't care. I like to feel and touch my food. But yeah, as you see, you give that a little press, the garlic a little press, and the skin usually pops off. Be careful um, using your knife in that manner. But see, as you see, it was usually really was just popping on off. I think that one I really had to pull the skin off. That was a little difficult to one. So, yeah. Yep, as you see, yep. One was giving me issues. I know, it looks like I am just like not being careful with the knife. I really am, guys. Um, I just know my knives. I know the way I move. I do stuff probably a little backwards, but not for real. I had about 8 cloves of garlic. Um, I didn't I didn't mess those up either. I kept those whole as well. Cause you'll see what I'm about to do with it. I'm gonna throw it all in my one pot of wonder. This is very time consuming. Um, got that off. Finally. Next, I grabbed my chilies. The guajilos is the bigger chili. The anchos is the red tiny chili. Um, I break and seed mine. I know I said I don't wear gloves. On this one, I should have put some freaking gloves on because when I say I burnt my cuticles and made some cuts, yeah, those smaller red ones are the anchos. But woo, when I say my fingertips was on fire, yes, after deceiving these, I just break off the ends. Um, I had went and got me a paper towel so I could throw all the seeds on those so it could be an easy cleanup because some seeds is little and they most definitely get everywhere. So yeah, as you see, I got the paper towel right there, but I busted it open. I pulled off the top part, as you see, flipped it upside down and put the seeds on, gave it a little, yep, see, busted, give it a little tap tap, busted it open. Sure did. Them seeds is what makes it the spice. I did Bang, I took all that out. I got the chilies I say you can find those at Myers. Your local international market is usually where I go. A little local Mexicano store. That's where I got those. Ooh, excuse me, I'm a little tired. But I got those. They're probably like $5, $6 a pack. No matter the chili. Usually I use three different chilies. I use the California, the Guajillo, the Ancho. I usually put all of them, and it gives it a nice flavor, a nice little kickback. But when I say I eat the birrias like once every 2 weeks. No, I don't make it. There's a little food hub here in Dayton, Ohio, and it's called, I think it's Taco Street Company. They have some of the best ones. If I'm not there, then I'm at my girl Lisa Ramirez. She does. That's all she cook. Authentic, and hers is good as well. I usually do beef. She makes beef and chicken. I just had those two. I never personally tasted any other kind, but I'm a beef fan. Give me the meat, even though I'm trying to lay off the red meat. But I don't know, it's gonna be hard. Dealing with steak and roast. It'd be so good. It's just hard to get off. You see them little bitty ones, you can see the way I'm holding my finger. That's because I cut it and burnt it. It was already on fire. Sorry, somebody was at my door. I'm about to get ready to make some steak and chicken nachos, homemade. Might do a video with that. That'll be the next upload, probably. But you see how tedious the prep work is for these queso de blues. Other than that, they're really easy to make. It's just a lot of prep work and finding the right ingredients to make it, tasty. But all you need is some Feed So kitchen seasonings. You can just get the regular soul seasoning and boom, have your food fire. And I mean fire. That's all you need. You won't need, you can get rid of all that other seasons and get some space up in your seasoning cabinets. Messing with Feed So seasonings. But as you see, I went back over there, gave that pot roast a flip. You wanted brown just like that. It might have seemed like it was forever since it was on that one side, but it was probably what, a good 5, 6 minutes. Yep. And that's what you want to do. Get the other side brown. Yep. Yeah, I know I overcrowded the pot. That's the reason why I left it so long to brown. Other than that, they probably would have been browner sooner. But once you do that, you want to add, what am I going to do? I think I added, they'll go ahead and add the water once that gets brown. I added water enough to cover the top of the meat. You want it all submerged under the water. You can use chicken broth as well or beef broth. I personally wouldn't use beef broth because it's just all I feel like it's gonna make it bland tasting. Like it's just gonna taste like cow. I mean beef. So yeah, I think chicken flavorings brings out flavors, almost like an enhancement, like salt to me. But use what you want. So as I did that, I went got my bowl of the garlic, the chilies, the tomatoes, and the onion I cut, and I threw those all in there. As you see, threw it all in there. Kind of submerged them a little bit in the water as well. Then I had got chicken bouillon. I had some leftover that I never jarred up. I had fried some chicken. I usually put it in a Ziploc bag. Yeah, measure with love. But I got some chicken bouillon nor powder. I got some fiso seasonings I threw in there. I threw in some taco seasoning and a little sprinkle of some salt. Not salt, I'm sorry. Tongue tied. Some cinnamon. Oh, and I threw in some more onion powder. Yeah, I did garlic powder, pepper, stuff like that because I already had a little bit of feast. So seasonings, I haven't had to remake a match. I couldn't remember if I had threw a little bit in there of everything in there or not. But I'm a garlic fan. I'm an onion fan. So most of my seasons are garlic, onion, butter, delicioso, and I love some spice. So some cayenne red pepper flakes is always in that. Oh, and I had just seen that when I was looking at all my seasons. So I threw some of that. It's a pot roast beef oxtail type seasoning. Why not? We're cooking pot roast. I think I threw some steak seasoning in there as well. Make it your own. I only added about 4 bay leaves. You want to season it good because it's a one pot. I don't like to come back and keep on messing with the seasonings. And you want flavor. You basically is building your flavor from the pot roast being seared slightly. As you see, I'm still adding stuff. You want to add as much flavor as possible. This is like the third layer of flavors that you want to do. Like this is like the third level. First was the searing, second was the veggies and all that. Third was the what I'm doing now, seasoning with everything the hell I see that I usually put together. I was thinking Mexican, American, and so that's why I put so many seasonings. And as you see, I measure with love. Um, I knew it was a lot, so I probably was using just like a teaspoon to a tablespoon, teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of everything. Give it a good whoosh whoosh, whatever. Um, let that simmer. I say for till your chilies, your tomatoes, your onions, your garlic, and all that get soft or whatever. Then we'll come back and go ahead and pull them out so we can put it in the blender. See, I don't know how well you can see, but you can see how everything's soft. The skins and stuff is starting to become shiny, translucent. Got a good boil going. It is not done yet. The meat is not fork tender, no nothing. As I said, it's only been like 30 minutes. This whole meal, the meat needs to boil like that, I say for probably like a good couple hours. I think I was good 2.5 hours, maybe to 3 hours. I let my meat boil in all them flavors. Um, I'm gonna get as much of all that out that I possibly can. I think I actually left some a little bit. You want to take that. You want to take the juices because the juices will help it blend on up. And like I said, flavor. You don't want to lose none of it. I had so much stuff in there. My onions was falling apart. The peppers was falling apart. Everything was just falling apart. I had to grab it. And I probably didn't use the best spoon or anything to get the stuff out. Cooking with Fee, whew, it's just like sometimes I just don't be thinking or I be trying to rush do stuff and I don't I just be clumsy making the most accidents. But while creating this meal, Chefy did not hurt herself at all. I didn't cut myself. I didn't burn myself. Didn't even burn my tongue with tastings. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. Go ahead and hit that bell and subscribe if you like. And for sure, like I said, the next video will be the nachos that I'm about to get ready to make on this good here Easter Sunday. I had just, like I said, ordered groceries. Just needed some stuff for the nacho toppings. I'm about to go marinate my chicken and steak. So I think I finally, as you see, I reduced the heat. Didn't need, I think I had it like at a medium. Yeah, at your medium heat. Then I go and see the I seen some impurities. So in that oil and stuff, as I don't know if you could how well you could see those impurities in oils. I scooped those out. We're gonna need that later for sure. So I got as much out um, I possibly can. I love that oil. We're gonna use that to dump our tortillas in. A little oil, fat, beef. Like I said, layers of flavor, flavor. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. You might catch me singing a whole lot, thinking I can. So, I didn't want to rush through this one, not too much, because I really wanted y'all to see what I really be doing, and that it really doesn't even take that much time. I think this is what I literally did this in 30 minutes for a 3-hour meal. So, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think after I had switched to show y'all how I blended, I think I actually had to go back because I seen more impurities or whatever. And you just want to make sure you get all that impurity, the oil, and all that. You could tell the difference in the video because you'll see where it's boiling at, right? Like you see the bubbles where it's boiling, and you see that little light brown. Yep, that's the oil. The water that's the same color as the meat is cool. It's the other brown. You see all that? Like it kind of, yep. You want to get all that out. Um, I also recommend before when you cutting your roast up is to trim some of the fat, not all of it. Fat. That's my favorite part on the beef, so I really don't cut mine off. Because I don't care if I got the taco with I'm going to chew it, I'm going to suck it into it's white. Call me disgusting or whatever. But yeah, you know that salt, that flavor hits different. So yeah, as you see now, it's hot, so you want to start off low so you don't do something. Oh yeah, my slow self forgot to plug it up. But yep, as you see, it's going, going, going. You may see my son's head, my little 5-year-old. He be always in my videos, asking me for something. I want to talk or wanting to help. And you will see him, see his little fingers and other places. I think I picked it up, got it down as minced as I possibly can. Um, my blender's old, so I think I went for a little minute. But you want to make a nice puree out of it. Make sure you get most of all them chilies and them tomatoes and onions and that garlic all broke down. Really, really good. And when I say this is what makes the burrito, this is what makes it. Um, Side note, the onions, the garlics, the chilies, all that. Step to salsa, your pico, all that. You just roast it. Any sauce. Yep. Don't say that nobody ever tell you the basics. So after I blend all that up, I had went and you see them impurities. Yeah, I might have went and I scooped out some more. Oh, I didn't. It's fine. So I went in there, dumped that out the blender. I had put a little bit of that broth juice in there so I can scrape out, get all your flavor, get all your flavors up out of there. Gave it a little shaky shake. And that blender had to get all my flavor out of there. Scraped it clean. Yeah, give me all my stuff. Give me all my stuff. So, got all my stuff. Gave it a little good mix around. And if I see any extra impurities after that, like I see a big one right there, I hope I went back and got it. I'm sure I did. But you're going to put the lid back on, clean up, and let that go for about 3 hours. So after I let that go for about 3 hours, I went and got my little griddle pan. There's some grapeseed oil down. I always do. There go the meat. I shredded that down. Went and got my melting cheese, my cilantro, onion, limes, my that oil I pulled. Then I did my corn tortilla and that oil I pulled. Threw it on the pan. Thinking this particular pan I could fit two, so I did two of them. Try to get it all nice and. Ooh, my pan wasn't even. There I go again. Sorry, guys. My pan wasn't even all that hot. And as you see, I didn't coat all of it. I think I went in with some of the more of that oil juice stuff and spread it on there to get it nice and good. As you see, I took some of the shredded meat and I put it on the one side of the taco. See that? That was that fat I was talking about. Yeah, so make sure when you do that, you might want to, when you straighten it, you can get all that fat and stuff out. It just put it to the side or something to snack on. So yeah, I went back in. Yep, as you see, I wanted to get my meat off that fat. I did that. Threw that to the side. Then I took the rest of the meat. I love to use my hands. No utensils with me, for real. Just imagine how I do my chicken. But yeah, I got the house shredded and broke up all on the taco, as you see. I probably didn't do too much of a good job with that, but yep, about that much. You don't want to overfill it. It ain't gonna close. You want to take that, take your onions, take some cilantro. Normally, authentically, they use cojito cheese on there, but I like the mountain cheese better. I like my cheesy stuff. So I took that, After I put the onions and cilantro, and I sprinkled it over the whole taco. Uh, on some of them, you'll see I like them so cheesy, you can tell which ones is mine because I put the cheese down first, then the meat, and some more cheese to top it off. I love onions and cilantro as well, so mine is filled with that as well. So I did that, folded it up like the taco, let them crisp up on both sides. As you see, my favorite spatula. As you see, I didn't get it too hot. It was hot just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Now you see the sizzle. Oh, I added some more of that juice as you see it, so I can start getting it crisp. See, I folded that one up on one side. Then that one wasn't all the way ready, but I'm gonna help it because I had so many of these I had to fry up. I was not waiting. As you see, yep, see, boom. We'll fix that and make it pretty. So I did that. So when I do that, I usually add a different one or another one. It's gonna be all sorts of cilantro, onions, cooking, all sorts of shit. It's so funny. But you want to get those so they're nice and crisp. And guess what I forgot to do, y'all? I didn't take a picture of. I wanted to hurry up and get these done. I didn't even take in the picture. See what I do? Then I just did the same thing. I took some meat, put it on one side, onion, cilantro, melted cheese, folded up like a taco. See, boop, folded up like a taco, and then voila. You want to get it nice and crisp. I like, on the crunchy side. Lots of onions and cilantro. Um, I will try in the caption list all of the ingredients that I did use. The link also will be on for my seasons. Feast Health Seasons will be up under the caption as well. Thanks. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see my goofy self cook you the best meal ever. Thanks.